I've pressed the button. You guys good? All right. Oh,
Meatwad? That
I was gonna say. I feel like he was going for Stitch, but yeah, that was the Aqua Teen Hunger Force guy.
Yeah,
Meatwad, is that his name?
Yeah. What a good show.
That's just the bebo.
I didn't like that show. Actually.
You don't like that show?
Is that weird?
That show is, I don't know. It has a lot of charm.
I haven't watched a lot.
I have a soft spot for that.
I may have been too young for it. I probably was too young for it. Watching it I need to go back and maybe try it as an adult, but
there's some banger episodes that are just hilarious.
With the exception of the Andrew WK episode, I remember very little about that show.
That's like Adult Swim's like flagship show pretty much. Besides Rick and Morty, but like their classic era show.
I did like the one. What was it was like 3D animated, some like bird angel dude.
Xavier Renegade Angel. That show is so funny. I love Xavier Renegade Angel.
I used to like that one a lot. Yeah. What was the heavy?
Everyone get in the way. I'm committing vehicular
man-burglar
helper.
That one?
Yeah. What was it?
Remember China, Illinois?
No.
China, Illinois is weird.
I don't think I watched that one.
That is like such a bizarre show. Like I feel weird watching it.
That Adult Swim is one of those networks I respect them for it. They will literally greenlight the weirdest shows you've ever seen in your life.
And then you get Too Many Cooks that pop.
Too Many Cooks, that's a banger though.
Dude, I remember we were at Josh's house. You guys had never seen that one. I was like, let me show you a banger.
Too Many Cooks.
And we watched the whole thing. I'm proud of you guys. I figured you guys would want to tap out like 20 minutes in. No, we watched that whole thing.
No, then I showed it to Kirsten.
How long is that video?
Like 10 minutes.
It's more than 10.
It's 10 minutes.
It feels like 4.
I thought it was like 30 minutes.
It feels like 4
it's not
minutes,
30 minutes
with all the stuff that happens.
Is it really only 10 minutes?
Yeah, like 10 to 15.
So much longer.
I thought it was shorter. It feels short because it's so crazy.
I showed it to Kirsten, and then we showed it to my parents, and my mom was thinking like, why does everyone need an introduction? Not everyone gets to be a star.
Yeah.
I love the my favorite part of that is the girl spinning in the circle and the music starts up and then she like keeps transitioning in and out of being a superhero. The dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, it doesn't stop. Yeah.
And then the music cuts out.
Gosh, what was that? Venture Brothers was another one I used to really like.
Yeah, Venture Brothers is classic. What was Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Oh, classic.
Yes, there was what was the heavy metal one?
Oh, Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
Love that one. That one was good.
I never heard of that one.
I almost went and saw that band.
Deathlock.
Yeah, they were touring with Baby Metal.
Wow.
And I really wanted to go see Baby Metal. They opened for Baby Metal.
Well,
and
that's disrespectful.
No.
So like an actual band with a show?
What? Yeah, it's called Deathclock, right?
Yeah, Deathclock.
Deathclock, I think, is like...
It's like the Gorillas, where it's like...
Kind of a fake band, but
Did
they're
they
real.
do
Yeah.
the voice? I thought they were just the music. Was it their show?
Yeah.
Oh. See, I thought it was just they were the songs.
No.
Okay, well, I learned something today, so even more so.
The more you know.
The more you know. But I used to like that one a lot. But yeah, no, they opened for Baby Metal. I was doing a wedding that weekend, but I really wanted to go. That would have been so cool.
Dang.
Hey.
Unfortunate.
Welcome to the Movie Rubric. I'm Timothy McDaniel.
Cole Wright.
Jonah Joe By.
And today we are going to be discussing The Running Man.
Running Man.
That was my best.
The
Who was that
Running Man.
actor? He was so good.
I don't know who that is.
The host?
The host.
I know he got a nice stash, though.
Dude,
nice
that guy
voice.
had so much...
Masculinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe not the word I would use.
He's a good game show.
Charisma?
Yes. Charisma, yeah.
Drip?
Swag.
A lot of people
You're thinking of
appeal?
swag.
A lot of people had
Sex
drip
appeal?
in this movie.
A lot of people had good drip, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the poor people.
Dude, he's just... I don't know how to say this. Like, I wish I was allowed to wear the clothing he wore. I feel like he can pull it off and I can't. And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why do you say that, Tyler?
Yeah, why do you say
Because
that?
He was a person of color, and sometimes they pull things off. They pull things off in ways that us pale folk can't.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, completely off topic, but before we get into Running Man, I had something I wanted to share with you guys that a rabbit hole I went down that I thought was pretty fun.
Okay.
It was kind of related to the last episode.
Okay.
So we talked about G-Force briefly last episode.
I remember.
Well, when you hear this 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
The one we recorded last was we talked about G-Force. Anyway, so what happened was I saw a meme on Instagram that was kind of funny. It was a picture of Steam, and it said, because you played Red Dead Redemption 2, we'll think you like it. And it said G-Force, and one of the tags was hentai. And I was like, that's funny. And then I was like, I didn't know G-Force was on Steam. You know, I thought it was just like an old Xbox 360 game. And so I went to the Steam page for G-Force, and it's there. And I looked at the reviews, and it's overwhelmingly positive. 95% of reviews were positive. And I was
G-Force, like the same G-Force we're talking
No,
about.
it's got to be different.
No, the hamsters. And so I look into...
hamster game?
The hamster game had 95%
I thought you said it had to do with
positive.
hentai.
No, but someone tagged it. You can tag genres, and that might have been edited in the meme.
I would thought the story was going to tell me you clicked a game called GeForce expecting hamsters, and it was like a G-Spot game or something like that.
No, but I'll get to that. But
Okay.
Anyway, so I was like, how does this game? I don't remember it being like well received. How does it have so many positive reviews? And then you go into the reviews, and it's like pages and pages of just pure poetry. Like this is an excerpt of one of the reviews I found. It starts with a quote. Quote, GeForce on challenging changes a man, but GeForce on super agent difficulty sends the man back to the customize your character screen. Me. That was the quote. A man who has seen the original Disney classic GeForce, I consider myself an expert in all things GeForce. Hell, I've even seen the movie in Spanish and Russian without subtitles. As of May 2nd, 2020, I played GeForce fully on challenging and on my way to completing on super agent mode. After my triumph of completing challenging, all I can say is that I now have an understanding of the aerodynamics of a genuine guinea pig. I can hack into any mainframe of any possible building. I can tell a molehill from a mountain. I understand the dangers of AI as of now. As I am listening to the OGFSTF HD (parentheses original GeForce soundtrack full HD), I feel like a demigod or like some other higher being of existence. All of this is thanks to this game elevating me above any petty, puny human being. So now that I've got you all caught up on my knowledge on the whole GeForce franchise, it's time I told you about the game. And I'm not going to read the rest because he writes like 5 paragraphs. But there's so much. There was the review that was, I found the G-spot no force was necessary, recommended. There was one, the guy had 42,000 hours in it, and it said game is good or something like that.
42,000 hours?
I don't know how he had to have edited his Steam, but it said 42,000 hours. I
guess
took
you just
screenshots.
let your computer run for several years.
But for a bit that like no one's gonna see is insane. Yeah, here we go. 42,523 hours on record. Best game I have ever played by this game now.
For GeForce?
For GeForce.
Dude, the people who write Steam reviews, like most people don't leave a review.
Yes.
And then when someone like does leave a review, I feel like
give it their all.
they're really good.
Or they're
really funny.
My wife divorced me because I wouldn't stop playing this game. Edit. My wife remarried and took the kids. Warning, play alone with the door locked. Parentheses, things get sexual with Blaster. Great childhood game, but there was way too many sex scenes. Had to stop playing because I kept getting the urge to put the gerbil in the microwave. There's so many. I took so many screenshots.
That's good.
This guy just put, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Genesis 1:3. That was the review for GeForce.
All right, hear me out.
Oh my gosh.
Movie rubric GeForce Live Let's Play.
I'm down. That sounds hilarious.
We're going to be going to the realm of live games. It's going to be rubric plays.
We'll play through
Rubric
the
plays.
GeForce. Yeah, like
Game rubric, GeForce.
that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. You said super agent difficulty, but
Super
the way
agent?
you said it the first time, I could have swore you said super agent difficulty.
Hey, those Asians are good at video games. I'll say that much.
Oh my
that
gosh.
would make sense.
I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter again lately. Like I never stop, but like it's been even more so lately. And anytime someone with like Japanese or Chinese characters enters the lobby, you just like clap your hands. You're like, all right, here it is. Like this is a real one.
This is a real game. In Smash Bros, if your opponent is Japanese characters, you might as well pack it up.
You just surrender.
It's over. It's so over.
So Cole installed Monster Hunter today, or is installing, and you should make your character name have Chinese or Japanese characters. That way, everyone thinks you're really good.
and then have it say like Wiener or something in Japanese.
I'm going to make mine based off of the U.S. military because that was a really good movie.
Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter movie.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I went and watched some clips from that after the podcast episode. And I was like, maybe I was too harsh. And I saw a clip of the guy with the bow fighting the Rathian. And the monsters look really good. And at first I was like, man, maybe I was too harsh on this movie on the podcast. Like, the monsters look really good. And then I watched a few more clips. And I was like, no, I was accurate. I was like, I was correct.
It's like one of those movies where it's like you could have honestly made a good one, but you just had to do something stupid with it. You know,
Dumb. The story was hey, that was last episode. Go listen to the 50th special
or 2 episodes ago.
2
technically.
episodes
2
ago.
episodes ago because I got to put Badlands out.
We're out of Warrior, or we're out of Warrior.
We're out of Oreos.
We're out of
Nothing's worse than being out of Oreos. All right, hey, The Running Man. That was close.
That was
right?
good.
That was close.
The Running Man.
Cole?
The Running Man.
That was good. Leave a comment down below who did the best.
Yep. Please do. Yeah. Comment on Spotify.
Comment on Spotify.
You can comment on it.
Can
You can. I think you can, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Cole sent that. We're going to eventually talk about this movie. Cole sent that screenshot of the Spotify doing the chapter markers.
Yeah.
I guess it's AI.
There were so many funny titles.
I liked the chapter markers on. I like that it does the chapter markers, but
I'm
it's
reading
so
them.
funny the titles it comes up with for some of those.
Yeah,
That's
let me
insane.
look here. Let me read some of the good ones here. From cinnamon muffins to TikTok's algorithm, a digital dive. Assassin's Creed versus Ant Bully, a Rotten Tomatoes showdown. Let's see
man.
here. G-Force versus Morbius, commercialism versus failed universe.
Oh, dude. These
So
are so
actually.
good.
That's so good.
These are all like
Shark
banger YouTube
Boy
videos.
versus Boss Baby, the battle of childhood nostalgia.
Some of these are.
man.
Here's what I hate. It's like these are better than what I would come up with unless I spent a ton of time.
Well, here's the thing
Yeah.
also. Some of these that is registering is things that didn't actually match up because we just talked about it in a short amount of time.
And then just
Oh.
took that and ran
It
with
just
it.
hurt
Yeah.
it was like one of my favorite ones is Garfield versus Mulan, ruining beloved franchises and labor issues.
Oh, yeah. The slave labor.
Slave labor.
Dude,
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
all those titles though, like if I saw a YouTube video with any of those, I would click on it immediately. Like that sounds like a banger video.
Home Sweet Home Alone versus Mulan. So is Cash Grab Showdown.
I love that one of them literally took the thing I said to you about Madam Web versus Avatar, and it was like boring versus like
Offensive
offensive, and I like took that and made that the thing.
That's
I was like,
honestly a good summary of that
quote.
whole segment though.
yeah.
So is Cash. I mean, I still love the labor issues.
I like
love
the
that-
cinnamon muffins to TikTok algorithms.
I like that Spotify does that, and now if we are we even gonna do the end of the year recap? I feel like we gotta.
We got to.
We gotta. Like
It's
it's
a
gonna make
tradition.
it
Why don't we do it after this?
right after this.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared. I am
Okay.
not because you ask us to come to the table with.
Okay.
Don't we have like our three best movies and our best moments?
Yeah,
We could, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not prepared. Yeah,
And
I
we
need to
can do
think
that
on
like
it.
after Christmas.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, let's do
Because
it.
we still got a
Do it
couple
closer
of
to the
November
new year.
movies.
We got a lot of November movies to
Yeah.
catch.
And I didn't realize that SpongeBob trailer came out. I thought that was like 2026. That comes out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. Not that we have to see that. It looks pretty bad, but it could be a fun episode.
we got to go see Primate first.
True. That's January though.
Spy Kids 3D versus Batman versus Superman. A deep dive into disappointment.
He really likes the word a
That's
deep
a
dive.
a deep
he
dive,
throws that
yeah.
onto half of them. A deep dive into deep diving.
A deep dive into deep diving.
Alrighty.
Oh, what do you think is going to in this part?
What?
Spotify AI. A deep dive into AI.
I kind of want to mess with the algorithm.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
I want to
like
mess with the AI.
Make us
a little bit.
say something evil.
it's gonna be like a deep dive into anything but the Running Man.
Now that you said that, I might do that.
Do anything but Running Man. Any percent speed run challenge. Go.
We're winning.
We are winning. All right. Should people go see this movie? Yes, I think so. This is Edgar Wright. I actually just rewatched Baby Driver a couple days ago. Love Baby Driver. And what else has he done? He did Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim, Shaun of the Dead,
Shaun of the Dead,
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz,
Banger after banger.
The one
It
at
End of
World's
the
End?
World, right? Yeah,
something
at
like
World's
that.
End, yeah.
No, was that at World's End? Something
think
with
so.
something with End and World in it.
Something like that. Same two dudes from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Not as good as either of the other two.
I haven't seen At World's End.
He did another
it's
one I'm
called.
trying to put my finger on, and I kind of refuse to Google it.
Oh, Last Night in Soho was his last one.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I didn't either, but it was like a horror one he did. That was his last one a few years
But
ago.
either way, like Edgar Wright does not disappoint. I feel like he just puts out like banger after banger, and I feel like this is another banger. Like if
Yeah.
you like Edgar Wright and his directing style, lots of music, comic booky, but without actually being comic booky, unless you're talking about Scott Pilgrim. That was the one exception.
Yeah, well, he gets style down well.
Yeah,
I think.
he likes music. He likes putting things to the beat, like what they do with movie trailers. But he does that like in the movie, which is
Baby
really
Driver,
cool.
yeah.
A lot. Does it with Baby Driver. He did it in this movie several times.
Shaun
with,
of the
like,
Dead when they're like the jukebox plays.
Yeah. He did it in this movie
Yeah.
several times where like someone was running or like guns going off and stuff like that. The footsteps or the poof, 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 poof were like in line with the music. It was cool.
Yeah, I what was I gonna say? Oh, this is kind of not off topic at all. Actually, I don't know why I said off topic, but there was a rumor a while back. It might have been completely fake or just didn't go through. There was a rumor that Marvel had signed on Edgar Wright to do a Heroes for Hire project like Luke Cage and Iron Fist. I'm like, that would be so cool, but it never happened. It might have been fake. I don't feel like Edgar Wright would do something like that, but
I feel like
it would be awesome.
I feel like Edgar Wright would make a really good Guardians movie.
Yeah, maybe.
He
Yeah,
would be one that I would trust.
Like I like
that.
James Gunn
or Deadpool. Maybe
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like James Gunn, but like James Gunn's doing a bunch of other projects.
You got
and
he's DC.
we've
He'll
kinda
never
got,
be Marvel
like, the
again,
New,
yeah.
the new Guardians going on right now. If we do another one of those, I feel
I
like
kind of hope they don't do another Guardians movie. I like where it's kind of.
Yeah,
I do.
We're
If
done.
they do, I would want it to. I mean, they're gonna reboot.
it needs to be good.
You know?
Like
yeah.
don't do it just to do it. But
Yeah.
man,
I think
just love
Marvel's going all in on Doomsday and Secret Wars, and
Yeah.
they're gonna have another Spider-Man movie to release.
what is the
I
next
heard-
Marvel thing?
Doomsday? Oh no, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man now.
Spider-Man. What's it called?
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
And there's some
It's-
Disney Plus stuff. They're doing like Wonder Man.
Yeah, but
When
far
does
as-
Brand New Day come out?
like July of next
July.
year.
It's a while.
July of next year. Next December is gonna be Doomsday. Then December 2027 will be Secret Wars.
This is one of the biggest gaps without a movie they've had.
I
and
appreciate.
honestly, good.
Yes.
Good, yeah.
I was getting ready to say. I think 1 to 2 a year is a sweet spot.
yeah.
Like
They got greedy and like you could. I think they kind of got little.
They were doing 4 or 5 a year at one
They
point.
got a little
Yeah.
cocky here
Yes.
because they thought like we can just put anything out. They're gonna people
gonna
are
love
like-
it,
They're
yeah.
gonna love it because it's. But then
Hey, this is Bonds.
they
That was my Marvel
then they
impression.
turned. They realized, oh crap, they're kind of turning on us now. And like when you upset fans, they don't. Can't just do like one good thing and then they all take you back.
Yeah, and then now people. I feel like I saw someone talk about this on TikTok, and it's really interesting. People talk about how like DC and Marvel have switched. So like in the 2010s, the consensus was like movies Marvel crushes DC, but in games and TV shows and like animated projects, DC crushes them.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of switched. Now DC games have been booty. We got Rivals. We got that Guilty Gear Marvel game coming out.
Wait a
Spider-Man.
Guilty Gear's making a. I
Oh,
like.
you didn't see that?
No, Guilty Gear like the fighting game.
They're making a Marvel fighting game. Marvel
Ooh,
Togon.
that'd be fun.
Yeah,
That would
it
be
looks
good.
awesome. There's a trailer for it out.
You ever played Guilty Gear?
No.
It's
It is.
fun. It's like Smash Bros, but a little more traditional.
Okay.
Kinda. Yeah.
I don't think it's like Smash Brothers.
So is it like I mean,
in the
it's gonna be
sense that
another
the
Marvel
moves-
versus Capcom thing?
Yeah, but no Capcom.
Okay.
It is a tag team though.
Guilty Gear
Yeah.
is one of the most anime fighting games I've ever played in my entire life.
Yeah, I mean,
and
like,
it's so
yeah.
combo. Like it's almost up there with like Killer Instinct. I feel like as far as like you
Like
need to know your
combos?
combos and like yes.
I guess like I was thinking like the moves, like your specials on paper are usually like a direction and a button. Like it's not like Tekken where it's like to do the bear funny Kuma kick, you have to do up, down, left, right, twist your nipples, and then hit B, and then you'll do like a cool punch. Like no, this is like you do side B, you'll do something.
See, that's how I felt like Guilty Gear Strive was, but maybe I'm making that up. Like to do most of
It's
your-
in depth, but it's like
Yeah.
simple to learn, I guess.
It's
Easy
not,
to learn.
It's not like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat where like I feel like Mortal Kombat has like a couple combos, but like you're more
rigid.
You're doing a couple
Yeah.
combos to output a special move and not to do an actual honest to god combo.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, especially one that I love Mortal Kombat 1, but you're a lot more like what's the word? You can't be as expressive in Mortal Kombat. You can't like juggle people. Well, you can, but not as much as like
Not as
Guilty
well,
Gear.
though, yeah.
Guilty Gear can really throw someone off
Oh,
the
I
map
could-
and fly. Yeah,
I listen.
Mortal Kombat's a jam,
Mortal
though.
Kombat X though.
Cole just,
that's the
Cole just
10,
crouch
yeah.
kicks.
I don't hold on. I play Jax, and I'm a menace with Jax.
that's
Yes.
cool. In Mortal Kombat 1, Johnny
Barator?
Cage is
Heck
so
yeah.
good. Oh, the guest characters in one were pretty fun. I didn't buy them, but I played them like Omni-Man, Peacemaker. They were great.
I haven't played the newest ones. I think the last one I played was maybe 10.
yeah.
10 was fun. I
Yeah,
mean, I
that's what
never
we
owned
played
it, but
a
I
lot
played
of.
it.
The one we
Yeah.
played a lot of was that 10? Yeah, I haven't played them
10.
since
Well, there's not been a lot since then. There was 10, 11, and 1. So there's only
Yeah.
been 2.
They don't know how to count.
Yeah, they don't. They did a reboot and then they unrebooted it.
Xbox did the same
That's a
thing.
whole other tangent,
Hollywood
yeah.
executives can't count past like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking they did like Mortal Kombat 1. It's a
PlayStation
whole
can,
new
evidently.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one was a whole new universe, and then they were like the whole time in the one story they're referencing stuff from 11. Like we already said the universe, but we didn't do it right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why'd you call it 1? This is 12. You just
I
did
wasn't
12.
really interested in that one, yeah.
The gameplay, a jam. The gameplay was a jam.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about before?
The Running Man.
Oh, Marvel Switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, now now DC movies are on top, and now Marvel's games are better. That was all. That was a finished thought.
What other good Marvel games are there besides Rivals?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. They're doing
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Wolverine looks like it's gonna be. Wolverine's not out yet.
I hope
Well, yeah,
it's
no,
good.
but the trailer looks bomb.
I hope it's good.
It's
It looks like
Insomniac.
it should be really
It's
good.
maybe
Yeah.
my most anticipated. So like, it's up there. There was a couple games that they did at the Game Awards where you could vote
GTA.
for like most anticipated
Yeah.
game.
GTA,
you know
if
what?
it's
I'm not
something
excited for
where you
GTA.
get
Yeah.
My
GTA
hot take:
6.
I'm not excited for GTA.
Really?
I think it's going to be GTA 5 with better graphics and slightly different gameplay.
It won't
And-
meet expectations.
And here's the thing: I think it'll be fun. Will I enjoy my time with it? Yeah. Will the story be pretty good because it's Rockstar? Yeah. Will it be funny? Absolutely. Is it going to be this? Everyone's acting like it's going to be this groundbreaking.
Yeah, it won't
like,
meet expectations are way too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 for its time. Pretty. I call it groundbreaking just because it did so many things well.
Well, listen, Rockstar's hung that as their main thing for the last 12 years, 13 years.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
5.
yeah.
5 did
How
nothing
many more
new.
times can you re-release it?
For real.
Yeah, 5 did
Over and
nothing
over.
new. It just like perfected a lot of different things, like
Yeah.
driving all the different vehicles. The gun
At the time, graphics were really impressive.
At the time, the
even,
graphics were
even
good.
now, it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good,
Yeah.
Especially if you play
Yeah,
like
aged well.
Yeah, I just feel like 6 is going to be more the same, and that's okay.
Yeah.
that's all right. I think it'll be a good game.
Same. I think it'll be good. I think people are gonna say it's disappointing, but I think it'll still be good.
Yeah, I think people are overhyping it, and like I would rather them push back that game until 2028 than put it out and it not be good. So all
Yeah.
these people that complain when they push it out are the same people that would like demand a refund and say that Rockstar
This
is
game
like,
sucks. Yeah.
yeah, they went woke. This game's because like you know they're like
They will say that. They
because,
already are
like,
saying it.
the
It's
strip
insane.
club glitches or something like that. Yeah,
I can't see boobies.
where's my nipples?
Do you know Wicked is considered woke, by the way?
Why is that?
Wicked?
The new one out. People are saying it's woke.
It's got a. I mean, the original musical had a few political messages.
Well, no,
but,
like this one is like they're comparing the off-screen relationship of the two main people as like I don't know. They think that it's just weird kind of thing, and they're considering it woke because
because of Ariana and Cynthia.
Yeah.
it is weird. Not in like a. I mean, they might be gay for each other. That's fine. That actually that's fine. What's weird to me is I saw a
it's bizarre.
They are weird.
I saw
They
something
are
the other day.
so
It's
weird.
bizarre.
Yeah.
I'm 100% exaggerating. This is not actually what happened. So please take the performance I'm about to give with like a massive grain of like sea salt. But like there was a clip and the interviewer asked a very innocuous question. Like it was something along the lines of like, what was the food like on set? Like, what'd you eat? And it wasn't that, but it was something like that. And Ariana just started going like, and then Cynthia grabbed her hand. She's like, I'm here for you. And she's like, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And then
It's
she's
always
like,
just something weird,
tell your
like-
truth. Tell your truth. And they're like heavy breathing together. And then she's like, ham and cheese.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
it's just so weird.
They always like.
Unless they're doing a bit over here.
Yeah, it's so they're like. I mean, I don't want to sound like judgy, but really dramatic. I told Cole about this yesterday. You weren't there before the parade. There was a video of them in New York City. They're in New York, like outside doing an interview, and a helicopter flies by, and the Cynthia, she goes, "Oh," and then Ariana just like grabs her arm. He's like, "Oh, it's okay, not now, Mr. Helicopter." I'm like, "It's you're in New York City. You didn't come across you didn't hear a single helicopter your whole time walking over here."
It's
What? Or a car, or a bus,
Leave
or a
space with the
boat?
vocals, by the way.
Yeah.
them mixed with. Wait, what about vocals?
But there's something like during the first one when it came out, like leave space for the vocals or something
Oh,
like that.
leave space for lyrics. I was actually
Lyrics,
just thinking
that's
that
what it
while
is.
Jonah was telling his story. I was going to say, maybe they're doing a bit, but I think they're just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was something in the first one. They were doing an interview, and the interviewer, I think, was just, I don't know if she meant to ask a different question and got distracted or confused, but said something along the lines of, Have you heard that people are holding space for the lyrics?
Oh,
of
holding
Defying-
space? Yeah,
of
yeah.
Defying Gravity, and they're like, oh, I didn't know they were doing that. And they started grabbing each other. It's like, that is so brave. That's so beautiful. It's
What
like,
do you mean?
What's
What
it
is
even
holding
mean?
space? What?
I thought it was funny, and the next day I went and printed out the lyrics for Defying Gravity and taped them to a locker in the band room. And I was like, guys, we are holding space.
Holding
today.
space for this. Defying gravity.
Good song. I don't even know what holding space for it means.
I don't really.
I don't think
You're the
anyone
music
did.
teacher.
I
You
don't
should-
think they
Yeah.
knew. That was the thing. But like, we're 23 minutes in. We are cooked.
And
We're gonna ruin this AI algorithm.
We are, yeah. Cynthia and the Helicopters of New York.
you know what? And
A deep
sometimes-
dive. And
Sometimes we don't talk about the movie because we don't like the movie. I loved this movie.
Okay, anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah, I was
Back
gonna
to
say I'm gonna say that I loved this movie. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I think people should go see it. There's not much to spoil. There's a little bit, but like, go see it in the theaters. I think this is a good theater movie. Go experience the sound system and the bass. And our theater laughed quite a few times at some different stuff. So I'd say go see it in theaters. 2 thumbs up. Get out there.
I'm going to give it a 1.5 thumbs up.
We cutting half of it off.
Cut half of it off. Bloody thumb. I really like this movie. I do have some complaints about it.
Okay.
I think it's overall a really enjoyable experience. I love the concept. Other than the complaints I have, I was going to say other than the complaints I have, it's great. But I think
Take
overall,
out everything negative.
it's a great experience. It's a really fun movie.
But did they
You'll
build a
enjoy it.
set?
Yeah, they built a set for this, Jonah.
I guess that's my meme now.
Oh, it was so
Hey,
funny.
you got to give credit where it's somewhat due.
I'm just saying, you wait for this finale. I have receipts and everything ready for both of you.
Here's the problem: is my brain doesn't remember things the way Cole's does. So this is why I couldn't just sit down and do the year in review right now because I don't know what I want to talk about.
I just know the ones that I've made shorts of, TikToks of.
Yeah.
But there's some good ones.
I have receipts of bad takes from you too.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Especially about
All right.
Borderlands.
Hey, let's get into this movie. We're going to do spoilers for...
Hold on, you didn't ask me how I...
Oh, you're right.
Come
2
on,
thumbs
man.
up.
I'm
Now
sorry.
you can do it.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your permission. Spoilers for The Running Man.
We're going to do it every time.
Woo.
Yep, we got to do that.
The Running Man.
The Running Man. Let's go.
Thank you. All right. Where was I? Jonah, why don't you start us off? What are your problems with it? Because, like, I have a couple minor ones, but, like, it sounds like you have a couple, like, decent-sized grievances.
I know where he's going to go with this. We
Yeah.
talked about it at the parade.
We
last night
mentioned it a little bit. My main complaints, I love the concept of the movie. I love, like, the first, like, half. And I like the whole movie. Here's my main thing. I think it's the plot and the script, mainly the script. The script, I think, held this movie back. Made this movie a good movie. This could have been an amazing movie.
Okay.
And my thought is, okay, what this seems like to me, personally, and I haven't read the book. I'm not a booker.
Have you seen the OG movie?
I forget
No.
there is a book.
Stephen King, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the other Running Man stuff. This is just what it seemed like to me. This seemed like they were writing the movie and then got about like 75% of the way through the book. And then when they got to the third act, they realized the movie was too long and they condensed the final act of the book into like about 10 minutes. Here's my thought on that. So I feel like the whole movie is building up like he is inspiring the people. They're kind of revolutionizing a little bit. And I feel like it's leading up to like the people and him taking down the media, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like that is what felt like the whole finale should have been. That should have been a whole sequence. And instead, at the end, it felt like they were out of time. So they did the whole little montage of the guy explaining what happened.
Right.
And then it's like, now you are in the building. The riot is already happening. And he walks up on stage and shoots him. You know what I mean? I feel like that should have been a bigger, more grand moment. And then like the plane scene where that was really the grand finale fight felt like that should have been right before the third act, like the end of Act 2. And that was the end of the movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you kind of feel like then it's... What it's doing is trying to make you think like, oh, it's going to end, he's going to die.
Yes, like
That's
that.
it. But then, because you think it's just going to end there, they deactivate it, they're going to shoot the plane out of the sky. And then we have conspiracy theorist fellow, which was a hilarious character.
He was funny. I liked the idea of having the conspiracy theorists like do the exposition. That was cool.
Just every
But-
YouTuber that has a theory channel. It's
That
Matt
was
Pat.
really funny.
yeah, that was game theory. It just felt like at the end it was like I was like I felt like there was going to be more to the movie, and then it was like he came up. He's like, okay, well he survived. They revolutionized. They found the black box, and then now he's in there rioting.
Well, they
They don't know he survived.
they like
Well, yeah,
this
but,
little
like, implies.
thing could be the size of an escape pod, so he could have lived.
He could have lived. It's like, okay, well he lived then.
We know he survived. But
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
And, he had a hood on and everything when he went in,
And I think that's where I justify the. It feels a little rushed, only a little though.
and it was.
I don't.
That was a little bit of an issue there.
I don't think I want an entire 15 to 20 minutes dedicated to watching people get mad at the media. We know people are already mad at the media.
I guess like him infiltrating the building. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but I don't know if he. Maybe. But here's the thing: everyone thinks he's dead. So if we were going to show him leading these people, then we have to then show him revealing himself. And that's like a whole nother arc of a movie. And I feel like, I get what you're saying. It felt maybe a little rushed, but I didn't mind it. I saw the things I wanted to see. Yeah. Like, he beat the game, quote unquote.
Yeah, and he killed
I just lost the game.
And then I just lost the game. I hope Chloe listens to this. And then the movie didn't want to end on the note of like him just dying. So like, it showed the one girl, and I kind of like the montage with the YouTuber. I thought that was a really smart, creative way to take. And you mean, you're right. Maybe they were trying to figure out how to shove it all in, and that's why they did that. Yeah. Maybe that was a retroactive thing.
So we don't have a 3-hour movie.
But I liked it. I thought it was a very creative way to show what happened after the plane blew up, how the people got revolutionized, how they started to turn on what's the guy's name? Something with an N?
Oh, what was his name?
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin's
I don't remember.
Thanos over here.
And I love that the movie ended with him like smirking a little bit as he gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
Like I thought
because he thinks he's gonna spare him, and he's like, action.
Oh, I didn't think he was gonna spare him. No, I thought it was more like.
No, I thought that Josh Brolin thought that. He goes 3, 2, 1, and then he smirks and he goes, action.
Killian.
I didn't get
Killian.
I didn't get the feeling that Josh Brolin thought for even a moment that he was gonna spare him. I think it was more like pride. Like he was
like, I made a star.
I made a star. He's like, I knew you had it in you.
Yeah.
Like it was like
he was a good character.
Kind of like good on you, so to speak. Like that's how I interpreted that smirk.
Yeah, plus if Ben Richards reveals himself to be alive, it kind of ruins. They're still going to be going after him.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to stay down low, and
if they had any inkling that he was alive, they'd have the DNA sniffers and all that.
Yeah, they're going to be like,
true.
He's going to let everyone else do his work for him. The public knows now. Like, they're releasing all this stuff like, oh, maybe the media is not telling the truth. And talk about the media here. This is going to show how far AI is going to be coming in the future here.
Oh,
it's there. No, it's there.
Yeah.
Like tricking stuff. This is a really timely movie. Stephen King wrote this, and it was similar in the 60s and 70s. Man, he is a visionary.
Yeah. Like, that was what I was thinking this entire movie is like.
AI.
It really,
AI.
like, a lot of that.
And the media in general.
You can tell AI stuff. Now, it's not quite to, like, it's getting close.
It's
you
close.
can tell some of it.
Some of it looks a little, like, it
but
looks
if someone
just
does,
off enough.
If someone does something with AI and then uses a bit of CG to doctor up, like, the weird fingers, it looks like the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
especially the video, how quick it spit that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're like a year out from this.
We're about to be on Running Man.
Yeah. And the commentary, like, that's why I was like, that's why, like, the pacing, that one complaint is almost disappointing because I loved everything else about the movie. The whole commentary on the media is so real today, and how it's like tries to divide people when like class is the real divide. Not to get all woke on you guys, but
is Running Man woke?
Is Running Man woke?
I was going to talk about that, and Cole brought up the woke thing earlier, and I was like, "Ooh, segue," and then we got off topic. Well, finish your thing though.
Oh yeah, because I love the first part. I love Glenn Powell's character. I love him, like this angry, just ticked off guy, but still a nice guy. I love that.
He's a
family man, but he's just really angry. He'll punch someone out. Like, he's just a cool guy.
He just cares about his family. That's all he cares about. You got
Josh Brolin's character, awesome.
He's always a good villain.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Cera's guy was great. Even like all the side characters, like it was just so great. And I just feel like if they would have knocked it home with the finale and had it be a little more like, just had that part, make the movie like, just give me like another 20 minutes of this movie where he doesn't have to reveal himself, but like make the people rioting and doing the media thing, make that just a little more grand, I guess is my point. Make that a little more grand, a little more bombastic, and I think you would have had like an all-timer on
I definitely see where you're going with it.
Even with that, though, like, you can make it grand, but I think it did well enough to get its point across. And even with people, it still was divided, because there were still people at the show.
That's true. Working on the show.
Still people that were in support of the Running Man.
Yeah.
But
I still love the movie, but it just...
Ben made it where it's like they're rooting for this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's telling it like it is, but the media's not letting him say it.
Let him say it. He's a man of the people.
Yeah, man of the people.
Yeah.
He was the ignition.
He's
I think that's the thing. Like, he really couldn't take part.
The martyr over here.
The riots. He just had to sit back and hope that everyone else did.
Yeah. Like he gave like all the propaganda on that of the flyers and here's the black box and here's the real audio recording and
and then he was the face of it. Yeah. But yeah, I still love the movie. I think the ending, it's serviceable enough. I just think it could have been that much better. And I actually, very hot take. I never say this about much. I think this would have been a bit better as a series. Because the structure of this really reminded me of The Last of Us. Because you have the introduction.
You could do a lot with this.
You have the introduction, he leaves, and Last of Us is like that. This episode, the whole episode they're traveling across the country, but this episode he's in this city and he meets, honestly, really similar. He meets two, a older brother and a younger brother. Then he has to leave. Something goes wrong. He goes to this city, meets this weird character, and then he sends on his way. Usually something bad happens at the end of each, and he has to keep moving. And then you could have had a bit more of a maybe that's the end of the second to last episode is the plane, and then the last episode is all that other stuff. So
it's all valid.
Yeah,
I think that's a valid criticism.
Yeah,
I think I agree. I like the way they did it well enough.
Yeah,
and I get it. And like I said, for as fast as they had to do it, it was good. I like the way they did it. But
my only true, real. I could nitpick a lot, but the thing that kept bothering me the most, I wouldn't call it my one true criticism, but the criticism that immediately juts at the top of my brain when I get frustrated with this movie is we have this elite group of hunters that apparently all have terrible aim.
Yeah. They didn't land a single
Everyone
shot.
in this movie
did,
shoots like a episode 4 stormtrooper.
Yeah.
It's just there's one scene he's running down the hallway and there's 3 or 4 guys on one side of the hallway with a clear line of shot.
Narrow hallway.
He's running in a straight line, and we just shoot
around him.
A silhouette around him, and I'm
now, you could be hey, you know what? Let's not end the show too early.
Yeah.
And
could have been that.
Maybe
hey,
they were
pull
told
your
that.
shots a little bit here.
Because he kind of said that. He's they always let him live till week 2. Your character.
Then it's that's the peak. Now when they peak, he's going to dip off, end it then.
Yeah.
Maybe you could argue that, but I don't know. Considering how aggressive they were towards him at that scene, it did not feel like they were trying to let him live.
Also goes into reality TV where it has the scripted aspect to it.
Yes.
As much as it claims it's real, there's always a scripted aspect to it.
Oh, yeah.
And not everything can be Nathan for you.
That's true. It's like The Bachelor. Bachelor is scripted.
Let's review the rehearsal. Well, let's rehearse reviewing the rehearsal.
I love the rehearsal.
Before we review it. Let's rehearse the rehearsal.
Let's rehearse us talking about this.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm gonna pause it real quick.
We're gonna rehearse the rest of the podcast.
Every possible way this conversation could go.
Yes.
Dude,
Every
if you've not watched Nathan for You in the rehearsal, this is your sign to do so.
Nathan Fielder, can you give us an endorsement or something?
Oh my gosh!
Please, Pookie Bear.
I was talking with someone the other day, who would you like to have dinner with or spend an evening
Nathan
with?
Fielder.
And a lot of people were oh, Sydney Sweeney, Scarlett Johansson, Anne Hathaway, and I was like, Nathan Fielder.
He would be
hands
hilarious,
down, Nathan Fielder. I want to hang out with Nathan
Fielder, do you want to be an honorary guest on the podcast?
Do you think-
we're not going
hold
to pay
up.
you, but come on over.
What if we reached out to him and asked him to do a Nathan for You episode about our podcast to help us get more listeners?
Okay, honestly, I'd let him do it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What crazy thing would he have us do?
I hope he assumes Jonah's identity like he did for that one guy with the tightrope.
Oh, that was good.
What was that one?
Hold up, John. Have you watched this show?
Yeah, it's not
okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't wanna
not
spoil
not
the
every
show.
episode though. I don't know what that was part is.
That's a good one, though.
That is a good one. I was going to say.
So
Yeah.
so funny.
No, that was either way. That was my glaring criticism. Is just Glenn Powell's character has so much plot armor that it's insane. And I don't mind a little bit of plot armor, but I feel like they could have made it reasonable. He could have ducked into a room and then thrown a wrench at someone, which threw off his aim, and then slid. But instead, we're just running straight down a hallway.
You know what this reminds me of? Uncharted.
A little bit.
does, yes.
Nathan Drake's luck out
This
here.
is Naughty Dog needs to get on this because it's Last of Us and Uncharted had I can't talk. Last of Us and Uncharted had a baby.
I don't think you said it weird.
I think I'm just losing it.
A little bit.
I think I'm
It's
losing.
the McMug.
McMug.
That half of a McMug is getting to you.
McDonald
All
mug root beer.
0.2 ounces of liquor that you probably consumed.
I'm on that good cushion.
No, things I really liked about the movie, though. Obviously, the directing was awesome. The visuals were great. I think I would have liked a little bit more needle drop kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Insert song stuff. Kind of
Yeah.
Guardians vibes. But
Yeah, this one definitely would work well for this. Doesn't work for every movie.
And maybe it's just because I came straight off of Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Which has a lot of insert
A lot of
songs.
needle drop. That's the whole thing is listening to music.
Yeah, so I think I would have liked a little bit more insert songs in this one. But
what insert songs would you put in it?
Oh, don't put me on the spot like that. There's so many songs about running. I feel like you just
Running Down a Dream.
Yeah.
Run to the Hills.
There you go. Oh, Run to the Hills would have been so good. There you go. That's my one insert song I would have put in if I got to choose.
That's a good one.
Right away.
Did you guys have any other, while we're talking about critiques, did you guys have any other critiques about this movie?
I really didn't. Like, I thought everything was solid in this movie. There's not like a weak point. I mean, I would like the audio sounded good overall. Just nothing stand out song wise.
Yeah. And I think there was a couple times that the soundtrack...
Everything was crisp, though. Like, you could hear everything.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Cool surround sound some parts when the helicopter's flying over.
The few songs that were in there I really did like, though. So, like, the jazz saxophone Farajaka at the beginning was really, really cool.
I feel like the first act had good soundtracks.
Yeah, and then the second half...
I mean, like, original score. Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know if it was original or if they just found cover songs, but I did like what insert songs were in there, just none of them were during action scenes.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted, like... James Gunn has broken me. I love Guardians of the Galaxy-esque.
Superman.
Put to music, yes.
He can't resist.
That one scene in Superman.
Yes,
that was a good scene.
The best scene in the new Superman movie.
I love Superman.
There's a debate to be had on that.
There's a debate to be had, but in my
it's really good.
that was my favorite scene.
It's
in
a
the new
great
Superman
scene.
movie.
It made Mr. Terrific like one of the best characters.
Yeah, even though it's a little out of place in that, in my opinion. But
fair enough.
If the whole movie was that way, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah,
I loved it.
That's still probably my favorite. Overall, that's still
Go
probably
back
my
and
favorite
listen to that
movie.
episode if you haven't listened to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, hey, if we don't have any critiques, I guess like
Not
this
really
is one of
more.
those movies that's hard to talk about because I
Want to talk about the things that we really liked, like favorite parts?
was going to say I
characters?
just genuinely like the movie. So yeah, let's
I
talk
think,
about.
the only other complaint I would say is like a follow up to my other one. There's some action scenes the action scenes in the movie are so good. They're so good. The part where he's in the trunk. And
That was good.
He's jumping and then he hits the top and then like it's the same shot, but the trunk opens up and you see the guys behind him. He's like, "Whoa, awesome!"
That was really cool.
I just wish if, like I said, maybe if the movie was a tad longer, if we get a little more breathing room with those, because like that one scene, like not that every action scene has to be this big blown out balls to the wall thing, but like maybe just a little longer on that.
Speaking
on that
of balls
chase.
to the wall, we had a really good like Glenn Powell booty shot
We did.
as he was rappelling down a wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. I was looking. I didn't see any balls.
You know,
or
I
shaft.
was just making a pun.
Yeah.
You know, it was funny. Like someone earlier when I told them we were going to see Running Man, they were like, "Oh, Glenn Powell," and I was like, "He's handsome, but
But really, I think he like not to be homosexual or anything, but I think like he's one of the best looking men
No,
in
I
Hollywood.
think we're to save that for our Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
we got to
Day.
do the
Yeah,
hottest
yeah.
men tier list."
Yeah, that's gonna be Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I think he's attractive, but I think he's got like this weird smirky thing going on in the front half of his like nose face area here. I don't know how to describe it.
No.
If I pulled up a picture, I could point and literally circle the
What
part.
you're talking about?
Yeah, that weirds me out. But either way, there was that scene though. Someone was like, "Oh," and then the scene where he's.
Because of Twisters.
Oh, I have a complaint after this. I did remember a plot hole complaint as we're talking about this. But he gets out of the shower and he's walking around in the towel and he's just shredded. I was like, I can see it.
No, I
get it.
I really do think like he is one of the most attractive actors, and he's really come up. He like what the first thing I saw him in was Twisters, and he's been in a bunch of stuff.
He's Chad Powers. He's got a TV show now.
He was in something else big.
I saw him in something else recently. You're right. What was it?
Oh, he was in that really popular rom com with Sydney Sweeney.
Well,
And Anyone But You. It was a really popular rom com. It was them two. There's another one though.
I don't know. But either way, no, he has really come up. Okay.
He's a rising star, or
I
he is a
remembered
star now.
but yeah, no, I saw that scene and I was like, okay, yeah, no, he's shredded. He is good looking.
Yeah.
And then as he was rappelling down, I was like, I'm surprised this is an R-rated movie. I'm surprised they're keeping the towel on, and then the towel like blew away.
Yeah,
and I was like,
well, no, he put it around his fist.
oh
so
yeah,
he
and he
could punch
punched
it.
the hole.
Oh,
in it.
yeah.
It's like there it is. Here's the complaint I have: you are a smart man, and you know you're being hunted.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going anywhere without being fully clothed and ready to move at a moment's notice?
He kind of did at first.
He's like literally walking to a room that's not his room in a towel. Like he left all of his gear behind in his room. I would not be leaving my room but like if I'm going to leave,
Didn't he have to though? Weren't they like about to break into his room?
No, he could have. He had to actually break back into the hotel because he left his stuff in his room.
But it was because the guys were invading his room, right? He had to leave.
The window, if I remember correctly, the window he saw them like looking up and realized something was going on was not his room. He was like wandering down the hallway.
He left his room.
Yeah, in a towel.
Okay.
It was like wandering through this hotel in a towel.
Yeah, granted, he probably was thinking like, I gotta be quick and just hide, then maybe they'll leave.
Yeah.
But they didn't leave.
But yeah, the thing is like, I wouldn't have left my room, and then if I was going to leave my room, I'm going to bring all my stuff with me. I'm not going to walk around and leave the stuff like the camera. He can't leave without the camera.
Yeah, true. That's
I'm
important.
going to at least, I'm going to keister that maybe.
Well, he's going to, his thing is, I see it to an extent. I understand don't leave your stuff, but his thought process thinking like, oh, they see me. I'm going to go hide somewhere else in the building and then circle back around to get my stuff.
This is before they saw him.
I know, but like they saw him from the street level and they were suspicious though because he recognized one of the hunters.
He actually, where he recognized the hunter, he was already walking around in a towel.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he had to leave his room because they saw him from the street level, know what room he's in.
They wouldn't have saw him from the street level and known what room he's in if he hadn't been peeking out the window naked. Like, I guess that's what I'm saying.
He's peeking out the window, though.
He should have stayed in his
You
bed.
tell me you don't just peek out the window?
The second I got out of the shower, I would have put my clothes on. And I wouldn't have wandered around naked. And actually, no, the window he was peeking out of was not the window by his hotel room. That's what I was saying. He walked down the hallway in his towel to see if the people had left the mailbox so he could go deliver his stuff. That wasn't his hotel room window that he got spotted in.
Really? I thought that was his room.
That was his hotel room.
I don't think so.
That was his hotel room.
Yeah, I think he had a window in his room. I think.
Yeah, in his...
Because then he goes down to someone else's room.
I need to go see it, but I remember even before they spotted him, even before... like, we knew that something bad was about to happen. I saw him walking down the hallway in his towel, and I was like, why is he doing
that
this?
was because then he realized, oh, crap, that's a hunter. I'm going to get out of this room and go hide somewhere.
I do see what you're saying, though.
And then circle back around and
I feel like he wandered before he got spotted.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I do see what you're saying, though. Like, if I got out of the shower, I would immediately put my clothes on. Yeah. If I had to leave at a moment's notice, you know.
Like, 100%.
Yeah,
like,
I get that part, but I don't think he wandered.
I'd probably shower in my underwear. Like, as gross as that sounds. I'd shower in my underwear.
yeah,
I just want to shower. No one's going to find me, ideally.
And have my bag right next to me.
Yeah, I just want to bathe.
Yeah. I
won't even poop. I poop in my
Which
pants.
one of us is going to survive the Running Man the longest?
Well,
I think we're all done in like 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd last very long. I'd probably last... this is going to sound mean. How do I say this? I think I'd last a little bit longer than you guys. Just barely. By like a day.
Let's do a test. Let's
do it.
Actual Running Man.
Hire someone with a Nerf gun.
I feel like
we have a month.
First off, I'm the only one amongst us that actually owns a weapon.
I got 2 weapons right here.
Yeah. Boom, I was going to say, so like I've already got a slight advantage. I'm not saying I would last more than a day or two. But
I can
blend into a crowd like no other, though.
I can
this
sometimes
is true. Chris played a lot of Assassin's Creed. He knows how to put his hands together and put his hood up.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid, don't want to see me at that.
It's true.
True.
What would your guys'
mode.
strategy be? I feel like I'd go to the woods with a tent.
Yeah,
Not even a tent.
but
No, I'd
you
just go
would
to the
see it,
woods.
though.
Here's the problem, though. You have to mail your tapes.
Yeah. Unless you pre-shoot all your tapes if you were smart like
And
that.
see, that's the
Yeah.
thing. They did that later, and I didn't know. I assumed the camera had like some sort of date.
I guess it
dater on
doesn't. I guess there's...
Clearly it doesn't. But like that was my thought. I was like, I'd record all of my things.
Yeah.
And then probably find... Like, post offices used to have a service. I guess it has to be dropped in a box, so never mind, I can't do that.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's
would
like a
pay
fancy
someone...
Yeah, physical.
I would pay someone to mail them for me.
But what if they can offer more money for them
I would be like... I'd
ratting
do like
you out?
I'd do like someone that like I trusted to a degree. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, one of you guys.
How much money do I get for ratting you out, though?
Half.
They'll like, be like,
You get half of whatever I win.
Really?
okay, well, I'd
See, right? Like that right there. Boom. I've got a trusted person. You're going to make more
No,
than...
I mean, what do I get if I rat you out? Like, what's...
Oh, I think it implied that they get money, but I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
like, if
implied how
someone-
much money.
I think it said $100 if you catch them on your phone, and then if your catch leads to them dying, you get like $100.
And then many of the people implied later that like they rarely actually pay that out.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it
So-
says. Yeah, it's like gambling. This movie tackles a lot of very societal subjects: gambling, the media, which is very relevant because people don't talk
Product
about how
placement.
product placement. They don't talk about how bad the media is. I will say the Liquid Death product placement insane.
was the
That
best
was
one.
perfect.
Yeah.
I told Cole this on the way to Five Below afterwards. I wish they had actually, this sounds backwards, I wish they had leaned into the product placement a little bit more because the amount that was in there feels like it was actual real. We got paid to put products in here.
Yeah.
And they just didn't cover it well.
Yeah.
But if they had leaned into it in like a Wayne's World-esque kind of thing.
Like this is dystopian, but it's like our world.
Like it would be, then it'd be funny. No, what was in there was still funny. Don't get me wrong, but
It's like because it was like it just doesn't belong.
I think,
exactly.
I think if
Liquid
they had leaned
Death,
into
that's
it a little bit heavier, it wouldn't have felt so
The
corporate.
Liquid Death one was the one that actually made the most sense. It seemed like.
Yes.
But the ones that you see the physical product.
like him opening up the thing to find a thing of Big Red.
Yeah, of all things, Big Red
And it's
gum.
like
Yeah, that was weird.
clean and pristine, and the thing.
Perfect visible. Yeah.
Funyuns, they
Funyuns,
never changed the bag or the logo.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, in the distant future, not distant, I guess near future.
He's got a bag of Butterfingers in one scene.
Got a Monster Energy drink was hilarious.
Yeah, that one's
also.
Monster.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, with the logo in frame. Yeah,
Yeah, once again, if they had leaned into that, like, this is corporate, there's product placement everywhere, and then been very tongue-in-cheek and put a bunch of product placement everywhere, not even trying to hide it, then it'd be funny. That's what Wayne's World did. Like Wayne's World did it perfectly.
They did a whole
just do
scene.
things. So
I don't want a whole scene of it, but I want it to be like that. I want it to be like...
Wayne's World literally did a whole scene.
I want it to be like
that was hilarious.
he sips a beer at one point and he sets the beer down off camera, but then it cuts to the hand putting the beer down saying Bud Light, and then like cuts back to his face.
Yeah.
Like that would be funny. I would laugh at that. That'd be so good.
Yeah, I feel like there was a line like I did like the idea because it was like kind of critiquing media. So if you did like real world advertisements, but like this dystopian one, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like you can't critique dystopian media shoving ads down your throat, but then unironically get paid to have ads in your movie.
Yeah, a little backwards.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like Geez, I had another. Oh, let's talk about the wokeness of it. I was a little worried that people were going to call this movie woke because it is about someone inciting riots to overthrow.
It's about class. It's about the media.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, particularly the 24-hour medias, which could tick off multiple people. I think particularly Fox and CNN is who I think is doing most of the stuff this movie's critiquing. Mm-hmm. And then what else had it? Yeah, you said riots, revolution. A lot of revolutionary movies.
I get a little worried that I think people nowadays think we are actually living in the Running Man, like as far as like the media controlling
Not yet,
us.
anyway.
I hate our media, but like it's not to the point where like rioting is necessary. You know what I mean?
It's just
like I was a little worried that people were going to be like, "See, this movie gets it. This is what we need to be doing." And like, yes, if our media ever actually got, or our government, because the media basically is the government in this movie.
Yeah.
So let's call it what
they
it
run
is.
the world.
Let's call it the government and stop calling it the media. If the government ever actually gets to where it is in this movie, then yes, we 100% need to riot. But I was really worried that we were going to see a lot of people being, one, oh, these liberals making these movies talking about overthrowing the government, blah, 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 blah. Or we were going to say, or we were going to say people being like, see, this movie gets it. We do need to overthrow the government. And instead of just taking it for entertainment. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. This movie was entertainment written back in, when did Stephen King write this book?
It had to be the 70s. Or at least.
I'm going to look it up. 70s or 80s.
Yeah, but I think that's where, like, there's kind of like a greater conversation about the whole wokeness thing. A lot of people are not media literate. So people like this is an exaggerated society. It's not saying to do riots, but it is saying to hold like the media and your leaders accountable and to turn it off is the main message.
82, by the way.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. As I thought.
And no,
But,
I hate our 24-hour news media cycle.
Yeah,
well, like,
it's
awful.
an exaggerate. Like it's like Star Wars. It is against Star Wars is against like fascism.
Yes.
Is that saying that if your government crosses a line that you need to go like throw your president into a pit like Darth Vader did? Probably not.
And
you have to just read between the lines a
When
little
in
bit.
doubt, be Darth Vader.
Be Darth Vader, yeah.
I get frustrated
best
when,
guy, yeah.
when either party takes media designed for entertainment that might have a message attached to it and tries to shoehorn it in their political beliefs. So I have seen someone make a post. I literally saw it within this past year that's like, you can't like Star Wars and be a conservative.
Yeah,
Like,
people say that
with
a
the
lot.
idea that like if you want to fight a fascist government, you should be fighting your fascist government. And I'm like, we're talking about completely different types of governments here. And then like on top of that, like I could flip that and be like, you can't like Star Wars and be a liberal because the people overthrew their government by owning firearms and like taking power back against their government. Like, you know, like, and but that's, I would never do that. because that's stupid.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. Yes, it's trying to say good should fight evil, and if your government is as evil as it clearly is in the Empire, then yes, rise up. And you know what? But like, I don't think it was trying to take a American specific.
We make everything political.
I hate how Americans make everything about American politics.
Yeah, which I do think a lot of media you could trace back to political, I guess, but like not in the way that people want to. Like I said, people like to fit what they want. But a lot of things, like, you know, like I said, Star Wars at its core, I would say, is like anti like a fascist leader, I guess, at its core. But is it like we have to assassinate George Bush, you guys?
Yeah.
But probably not, you know.
And
like
Jonas
we're
called
talking
for
about
the
this.
assassination.
Yeah, clip that, guys. Clip
People
that.
right now clearly keep referring to Donald Trump as a fascist. But back when Clinton was in office, all the Republicans referred to Clinton as a fascist. And I don't think we need to take guns to either of those parties. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, whoever is not in control will always think the person in control is a fascist on social media. And that's where I was worried people were going to go with this movie.
Yeah, but maybe not enough people watched it. Because I feel like
What came out with Wicked.
Yeah, you know, if something is
Bad
big enough,
weekend to come out.
Yeah, it has to be a cultural icon because then a bunch of the goober heads go watch those, like Superman.
Superman, but one battle after another, where you would maybe have
Like that is
an argument
blatantly
for it.
political.
Yeah, well, that and
Great movie.
very political towards like one side specifically too. Like they very clearly were left leaning in their like political beliefs, and it was still a great movie. Yeah, like
that
great
one
movie.
was not even. No one really cared much on that one.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
Superman. It's like, oh, we can get a headline. That's the thing of the media. The media sees that like we can get a headline out
Like
of
we want to
Superman.
get people to tune in.
Super woke. Superman gets his balls chopped off and has a vagina.
What? Donald Trump over here?
That's mainly my Fox News
being
impression. But
Hold on.
being my uncle.
Have you seen the side topic here where Donald Trump's talking about like some like stripper or something that he had an interaction with? He's like, she had a cat and her cat's name was Vagina.
Not recently.
No, this was like a few years ago.
years
It's
ago.
hilarious. It's like my favorite clip.
Insane, man.
No,
Shane Gillis doing Trump though. Also,
Shane
great,
Gillis has
yeah.
a great Trump impression. I guess like
Died like a dog.
very few times have I consumed media and like it offended me. It might have a different belief than mine, but like I guess I just consume it and then I look at the movie and maybe the different belief influences my beliefs. And if I still believe what I believed at the end, I just kind of take it with a grain of salt and I'm like, that was still a good film. But so many of my friends like get caught up by like overlaying their political map with the map or of whatever entertainment we just consumed, and if it doesn't align, there's a problem.
Yes,
and that bothers me.
It's like you're almost having a conversation with whatever you're watching. Like it can influence you, and like you said, if your stances on things can't be challenged, your stances are shaky.
Yes.
So it's good to have consume stuff that challenges you because then it just it makes your beliefs stronger.
What are we doing the politics rubric?
don't
For
get
real.
stuck in a echo chamber.
Yes, that's another thing about like the media. Like we said, people only see what doesn't challenge them. People only see what they agree with, and then when they see something that challenges them, they're like, "This is the devil," and then.
We were talking about
freak
TikTok
out.
on the last episode. That's something that bothers me about TikTok.
That's terrible about
is
it.
because
Yes.
TikTok's algorithm shows you what you will engage with only, and it doesn't even let you see the other half of the stuff unless you go out of your way to look for it.
Yeah,
and that's
unless it will make you mad.
unless it'll make you mad,
Yeah.
which then
Yes.
furthers it shows you the stuff it knows you're going to go to. And here's what I've also noticed: so occasionally something will come across my feed that I disagree with, but when I go to the comments, it's almost entirely like people with my exact belief making fun of the person. It never shows me the one where people in the comment sections are supporting the person saying the thing.
Because showing to people like you to make you mad, to make
Yes.
those people mad,
and that's it's dangerous. It's
is dangerous.
It's really dangerous. And yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
then
like-
I also, then after that one, there's a really cute, funny cat video or a Halo meme. So I keep scrolling while I poop.
I'm very passionate about like I like social media. It's really fun. I'm on it a lot. I think it is terrible for people. Like in great bursts. I re-downloaded it, but I deleted social media for a while. What made me delete it was that I was on Instagram Reels for some reason, and I was scrolling, and I scrolled on a video that made me for real cry. I don't cry easily. I for real cried, and the next video made me die laughing. Like back to back, I went from crying to dying laughing. I was like, dude, this is
It's definitely
bugging.
it's a Rocky
Yeah.
It's a rocky slope. There.
Yes, exactly.
Psychologists talked about it a lot with the Charlie Kirk thing. They're like, our brains are not wired to watch a man die and then laugh at a cat video and then watch people get angry and then watch people talk about social media has a really lot of good benefits. It should be a tool that brings us together.
TikTok brain, yeah.
Well, our brains are supposed to do it.
Yeah. We're not built for it, and it's bad too because it's like it fills your brain with too much noise. It doesn't give your brain time to be quiet. Like you need time to just think and be bored. That's why I guess my thing. You got to be bored a little bit, and then stuff like social media makes it to where you're never bored, and then you don't have any room for your own.
That's why I sit every day for 2 hours and face a wall in silence.
Same. I watch paint dry. I paint a little thing on my wall and I watch.
Yeah.
This went on a whole little tangent.
Wow.
There,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Running Man.
Yeah. Favorite parts. Cole.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think my favorite part was when we went to the Michael Cera character's house.
He was great.
His character is alone, I like, but the whole where he calls the people in just so he can mess with them.
Just so he can kill them? Yeah.
That was funny.
His Home Alone-esque house over here.
That one part was better than all of Home Sweet Home Alone.
It really
Fact.
was.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was better at being Home Alone than that movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was really good.
I'm over here. It has the water gun and everything.
That was good. That was clever.
The staircase. Yes.
Yeah. Got him.
I did have a plot point. Actually, a plot. I'm glad this is one of those
Don't
movies
mention
that
hot dogs.
What?
Yeah, dogs.
Don't mention hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
This is one of those movies that when I think about it in general broad strokes, I have zero problems with it. But then as we talk about it, I'm like, oh, I did have a problem with this actually. I didn't take notes afterwards because I was driving. I almost always have to jot down my notes afterwards if I want to.
I need to start bringing a notebook with me because I do forget something.
I tried for Twisters and it's so hard to write in the theater.
Yeah.
When it's dark.
I can't write well when it's bright.
Lit. Yeah. Michael Cera's character is crazy intelligent, does a ton of research, very educated, and knows exactly how the government's going to respond, what they're going to do, and has plans and plans and plans. Didn't realize that they had bought the plot of land where his dad's bunker was and where we had clearly been under construction for at least a year.
Didn't you know that though? Wasn't that their plan to leave?
Yeah.
No, he gave him the map and told him to go to the bunker. And then when he got to where the bunker was supposed to be in the middle of the woods, they had gentrified it and were building a bunch of houses.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the case.
So
whoops.
Surely he would have
checked that out.
Unless
checked that out. Saw that.
Unless he just doesn't venture out that way because evidently it's a bit of a trek over there.
I feel like if you know where the bunker is and you have a map of it,
an underground route,
and you're planning all this stuff, you would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. That was a big plot hole I had. And not movie ruining, but definitely I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? So, a Jonah favorite scene though?
Yeah.
Did you finish yours?
I will say though, part of that, I know he only called them in just because he wanted to mess with the
police,
and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just a pride thing that he just wanted to just get one over on him. But dude, if you just didn't do it, you could have subdued the grandma and gaslit her later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny too. I was like, I want to watch him. I want to watch him burn.
He just wanted to kill.
Get the chloroform, put it over her mouth.
Go to sleep, Grandma. Go to sleep.
Put her on her chair.
He just wanted to kill cops.
And just gaslight her later.
Yeah.
He just wanted to kill cops.
I'm not
and
saying
I thought it was funny.
gaslight dementia-ridden grandparents. But
I am saying gaslight.
if it's going to save a man's life, though, you may have to.
But it did get us the really, really funny scene of them fighting to go upstairs just to slide down the pole back to the basement.
That was really funny.
That was so funny.
What is this? We're going down.
We just were there. Yeah.
Why are we upstairs?
We're upstairs. That was hilarious. I love Michael Cera in this movie.
Michael Cera was
He was really good.
I saw his name pop up. I was like, what are they going to do with him in this movie?
When does he show up? He showed up way later.
How many Edgar Wright movies has Michael Cera been in?
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
I think
and
that-
then this one. Is that the only
I
two?
think this is it. He wasn't in Baby Driver. I don't think he was in Last Night in Soho. And he wasn't in any of the other ones. I don't think so.
I was going to say, I wonder if they're like buddy, and that's why.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan and Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Michael Cera just looks... This man, I don't think it looks...
Never
same.
ages.
Or like the director
He looks like the
of-
same
He looks
awkward-
in Scott Pilgrim.
Or like
looks
the
same.
director of Monster Hunter and his wife.
Monster Hunter?
The guy who does Monster Hunter is the guy who did the Resident Evil movies. And that's his wife, the something Jonovic or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
James Gunn, the lady that plays, I don't know if you watch Peacemaker, what's her name? Harcourt. She's in Suicide Squad 2 also. That's James Gunn's wife.
His wife, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, like, that's people have criticized What's-Her-Face. I don't know about James Gunn's wife, but something Janovic or something like that. Mila Janovic? I don't know. They've criticized her acting, and it's like, how does she keep getting roles? And then it's like, oh, her husband is the one making all of the
Nepotism.
movies. He's like, I have a hot wife, and I'm going to put her in
I'll
spandex.
put her in the movies.
I'm going
Yeah.
to put her in tight leather pants.
And I'm going to watch. I saw a joke about the James Gunn's wife, and it was a scene of Peacemaker kissing Hardcore, and it said, all right, John Cena, for this next scene, I want you to passionately make out with my wife while I watch and film you. It's like, oh, yeah, that's a fair point. You did do that.
That's pretty funny.
But no, my favorite scene, that's tough. I would say either the car chase was cool when he's in the trunk and you hear them rumbling and then the trunk opens up was really cool.
I thought at first, because I just have like, my sense of humor here, I thought they were just messing with him.
Oh, yeah, like they're pranking him or something?
Yeah, like you're getting him all nervous and like I thought it was going to be like a
weird.
punchline. There's not actually anyone following us. They just got him
Then
all.
the bullet
Where's
hole,
playing?
that bullet hole going through and the light popping in. You're
Yes,
right.
yeah,
That scene
that was
so
awesome.
cool.
Like,
That scene was so cool.
Really
Yeah.
well shot. Very cool.
That was
Yeah.
crisp. All the action scenes were so crisp. Even the scene
This
where
movie
he's
was really well shot.
really
It was
well shot.
incredible.
That
It really
scene
was.
where, like,
And the vibes, immaculate.
oh,
in
the
this.
cyberpunk vibes. Yeah, the
American. I can't.
The
What were we
Americana.
watching
the
that I kept singing
Americanos,
that?
the Kardashians.
What
Yeah.
were we watching? Oh, was it Clueless?
Clueless. Every time, like the movie Clueless, there were so many scenes where they were dressing and talking like that, and I just kept getting the Americana.
Americana. That
Yeah,
was
like,
funny.
21.
No, I was gonna say the other scene is like when he's in the hotel and then it's like the view of the orb, like the TV show orb, and he looks at it and then he like backs up and then the orb like it follows him down the hallway, and even though like they're missing a lot, but still like the bullet holes are going by him. And then he like slides in the elevator. Really cool.
That was really cool.
Very
stuff.
Fortnite looking slide there.
Yes, yeah. He Glenn Powell, Fortnite.
Running Man.
It's only a
Running
matter
Man.
of time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
I think a Running Man game mode would work well for Fortnite.
It
I think a
would.
Running Man game period would look great.
Like a Running Man.
Your hunters versus
Yeah, but a
the
bunch of
Running
hunters
Men.
versus
I would want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd work cool in Fortnite where like one person is the Running Man and
them a
like
head
they can
start.
disguise
Yeah.
themselves, but like people can like scan and
Like
stuff
a bunch
like
of
that.
NPCs are there. You can blend in with them.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. That'd be really cool. Like Assassin's Creed did that game mode back in the day. Multiplayer.
did?
I
Yeah.
don't know if you
Yeah.
ever played it. It was actually really fun.
It was fun.
But I would love a game that was like a little bit more ambitious, where it was like obviously it couldn't be the actual size of America, but you could do like the Need for Speed. It's America, but
the
like
crew, you
you
mean?
can just drive. Yeah, the
Yeah,
crew.
yeah, yeah.
It's all of America. You can just conveniently drive across it in 30 minutes.
Yeah. St.
Like-
Louis is like 2 blocks.
Or like the Forza Horizon thing, where it's like it's all of Australia. You can drive
Yeah,
across it in
kinda, yeah.
45 minutes.
Well,
yeah.
It's kind of Australia.
But
yeah.
like, I would like a game like that where it's like America, quote unquote. But like,
You hunt them down.
you hunt someone down.
that
That'd
would be
really
sick. I think Fortnite could do it. Like they made
Fortnite
some
probably
cool
will
modes.
do it.
Yeah, they
cool. I
probably
would
will.
prefer it to not be Fortnite, but I know they will.
Yeah.
They're already taking Kill Bill from you.
I know.
They're gonna.
Yeah, they're like doing a fight.
Marty McFly is getting dropped in Fortnite also.
They're doing
For
like,
real?
like
Yeah, I heard that
Mandalorian?
rumored for season 7.
SpongeBob was also rumored.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can do that, but
they're
Yeah,
doing
Marty
one of the like
McFly and Kill
unfinished
Bill.
Kill Bill chapters that like fans I think were like, hey, let's just kind of leave it. Like it would have been nice to have done it, but let's just leave it. They're like finishing it in Fortnite, and that makes me so mad.
the chapters of what? Like the movie?
Like one of the like Kill Bill Volume 2 was like the last thing we got, and it kind of left some stuff unfinished, and they're like gonna do another.
It was like when Rise of Skywalker was going to come out. The way they revealed Palpatine was alive was through a Fortnite transmission.
Which you should have just done that at the end of Last Jedi.
it was Jedi, but they probably didn't
Think
have
about
that
it.
planned. Yeah.
Fortnite. Doing media in Fortnite makes me mad because not everyone
on everything.
Not
Yeah.
everyone wants to play Fortnite, which is me. 2, not everyone can play Fortnite. Like imagine
most people can play Fortnite.
Imagine being some like 80-year-old guy who loves Kill Bill and like you have to download and install
Fortnite.
and figure out the Epic Game Launcher to like finish up your
Unless
beloved franchise.
you just don't care and you just let it go and you have your own headcanon.
I wish,
True,
but like
headcanon.
I wish there was an alternative way for them to do it. Maybe I don't know. I just wish people could consume that stuff easier.
What was your favorite scene, Tyler?
My favorite scene was easily he just killed all the people in the basement with the explosives, and then it cuts to the like kids holding candles at the Running
Oh,
Man
yeah.
stage.
that was really
Making him look
funny.
like the bad guy when they attacked him.
Yeah. And it's like
Yeah, but-
those 7 men
Yes.
Awake
lost
for
their
everybody.
lives, and then it like
So
pans out,
funny.
and it's like widowing these 12 children. And they're holding the candles, and everyone's like going. F you! Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Glenn Powell's character, and I thought that was so funny.
I will
was
say
great.
the crowd was very like wrestling fan esque, and I love it.
Yeah, it was good.
The signs, they're booing Glenn Powell, and he has his face turn like he went from being the bad guy to being the good guy.
They flip on him.
Very wrestling esque.
Yes.
It really was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but no, that was hands down my favorite scene. I laughed so hard at that scene.
This movie has some good humor in it.
It really did. Yeah. But overall, fantastic movie. I have very few real genuine complaints. It was just a vibe. This is a movie I would easily watch again. I put it. I put it in the category of Bullet Train.
Yeah.
I like this more than Bullet Train personally.
I think I do too. But you showed me Bullet Train.
I love Bullet Train. If this, I hit my mic. If this didn't have the complaints I had, because I feel like for me that's a big. It's not a make or break, but it went. Like I said, it stopped it from being amazing to just being really good. It would probably be above Bullet Train, but Bullet Train would probably be higher.
Bullet Train just gets a little too goofy with the luck at the end.
It gets insane. It gets Uncharted levels.
Yes,
yeah.
But like, so I'll agree with Cole. I think I like this more than Bullet Train, but I will put this movie in that category of Ben. Like, I would put this on in a heartbeat. Like, if we were just sitting around wanting to watch a movie and we wanted something fun.
And you're not committing a lot of time to it either.
Yeah. How long was the movie?
It's like a little over 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, it didn't feel.
May not
long.
even be that.
Sure, but see, you had plenty of time to do 2.5, in my opinion.
I mean, I would never.
2 hours and 13 minutes.
I'll never complain about a longer movie, but I'm also in the minority. I feel like sitting down and watching a 3-hour movie for me is like a warm up for me to watch Lord of the Rings. So
here's the thing: if you're going to be doing 3 hours, it better be a spectacle over here.
It depends, because sometimes a movie needs to be shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a movie like Endgame is a good 3-hour movie.
That's what you needed. You needed 3 hours.
Sometimes I just want to be immersed. So, like, I'm okay with a longer movie, and it doesn't always have to be doing something super important to the story, and it doesn't always have to be doing something like a spectacle. I just want to vibe out. And, like, that for me is Lord of the Rings. That was Avatar Way of the Water. I know that, like, you guys hated the scenes with the whale.
I didn't watch that movie.
I didn't
Jonah
mind
wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Josh.
There's some scenes where he's bonding with this, like, whale
For
in
an
nature.
Hour.
No, it's not an hour. Cole's exaggerating.
It was not too far off.
Cole's exaggerating, but I will say there was probably
57 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll say
Probably
there's one scene in
45.
particular that's probably 5 minutes, which doesn't feel like a lot. Granted, until you're watching a movie. When you're watching a movie, it feels longer. 5 minutes of nothing but him swimming and like bonding and playing and just in the ocean with fish and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I get it. 5 minutes of just that.
3
to
hours
some
and
people,
12 minutes. We have time for this.
I do agree that vibes to me are almost more important than like a plot.
I agree, and that's exactly where I'm at.
That's
Vibes-
why I like Mario stuff. Like, you don't care about the plot in Mario movies, but the vibes.
I'm just saying.
Depending
Yeah.
on the movie, vibes are more important than a plot. It depends on the film. So, like, that's where I'm okay with a movie like Lord of the Rings or Way of Water or what was another? There was
One battle
other-
after another.
That was pretty long.
That was a 3-hour movie.
I feel like the
And
game,
see-
that game.
That one, I feel like the vibes weren't as vibing.
That movie did not need to be 3 hours.
There was some stuff
in
that
my
could be,
opinion.
There was some stuff that could be cut from that movie.
I
will
was
agree.
3 hours.
Yeah, it was 3 hours long.
That didn't feel like 3 hours to me.
Most Tarantino films have scenes where it feels like nothing's happening because we're just like setting up the vibe and like
Yeah.
a punchline and like it pays off.
Honestly, like, only good thing I'll say, not the only good thing.
The Batman's a good 3-hour one.
That's true.
That's a good one.
That's also
Except-
3 hours?
That's 3 hours, but actually, it's a good movie.
That's one of those
It
movies-
could be trimmed off a little bit.
That's one of those
Yeah.
movies that like it ended. And then there was a whole other movie. There was like it ended, and then it's like, hey, get ready for 55 more minutes.
yeah, it's like stinking the third Lord of the Rings one. What is it? Return of the King.
Return of the King.
I
I liked the Batman movie for the record, but I wish they had set up that there was going to be more movie a little bit better.
You could have left it on a cliffhanger and then released part
No,
2.
I'm glad they did what they did. I disagree.
Yeah, especially because we're still not getting Batman Part 2 for another, like, 2 years.
Oh, that's insane.
It got
They never
delayed a
got
lot.
Batgirl either because Warner
Yeah,
Brothers.
bummer. And we're getting the Batman Part 2, and apparently DCU Batman is still different. But anyways, what I was going to say also, one good thing I'll say about Zack Snyder, Snyder Cut was 4 hours. And I thought it was a pretty good pace for 4 hours.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad pace.
The longer you make your movie, you gotta kind of like. You also gotta. You don't want as much dead time there.
Yes, because then people
If you're just
4
padding
hours.
runtime just to pad runtime, you're
Yeah.
gonna lose people.
Your length, you can't go too long.
I agree. All right. I'm ready to run this thing through the rubric if you guys. We've yapped for an hour, 12 minutes.
We've been more yappy recently. Our episodes are getting longer, which
grandma
is good.
My grandma just called me, and I went to open and make sure it was good. She's checking to make sure I like lasagna for Friday.
Oh,
Garfield.
She's like, "Do you like lasagna?"
Garfield?
No,
My grandma
hey,
does not sound like that. I love my grandma. Grandma, on the off chance you ever listen to our podcast, thank you.
Ignore the mini balls we mentioned. In this
I'm
episode.
okay with lasagna.
Vagina.
I'm okay with lasagna. It's not my favorite. I think it's overdone.
They removed Superman's balls and gave him a vagina.
All right. I'll start us off. Plot. I'm going to give plot a 4. I think for what it needed to do, it did it well. It was slightly above average. I'm mainly giving plot the above average for the pacing. I felt like the pacing, this movie never really dragged or drug. Sorry, the movie never drug. And Jonah's estimation, I'd be okay with it being a little bit longer at the end. It was maybe a tiny bit rushed. It definitely wasn't a 5 out of 5 plot, but I thought the pacing and the overall story of the movie made sense and was good. I almost want to take off a whole nother point for the bullet hole luck nonsense shenanigans, but it's an action movie.
Movie's got a movie.
It's an action movie. I'm going to let the movie. So I'm going to give it a 4. Cool.
I'm also going 4 for the same reasons. I mean, good plot, not excellent. Good. It's above average. It gets the job done.
I'm gonna go 3. It pains me to say it because I love the movie. This is I think the weakest part of it is because I just feel like I said, I said my piece with it already, but I just feel like that thing at the end, and I feel like the rest of the movie is just it, especially after the intro. Act 2 just needed, and 3 just need a lot more breathing room. It just, I feel like I said, stops it from being great, amazing, and makes it really good. I'm gonna give it a 3 because it still is good. I love the first part when it's the setup. You get to see his character in the world. Loved all that. I even loved the other characters, but it has a lot of problems. I think.
Hey, go with
All right, I'm unpausing. I full transparency here. I paused it because I really had to fart, and I thought it was going to be a really nasty one, and I didn't want it to just destroy the microphone. So
I think we should have farts on mic more often.
all right, you know what? If I have to fart again, because
Right in the mic.
I'll just bend over right over the table. All right, Cole, acting.
I think it's you.
I did plot.
I'm doing 4.
4?
Everyone was good. There's no weak performances, in my opinion. No one was stand out like this is a excellent performance. Everyone was really good though.
Yeah.
Everyone played their parts really well.
Jonah?
I'm also gonna say 4. Everyone did great. I love Glenn Powell's character. It's probably my favorite Glenn Powell role I've seen so far.
I agree.
I just rolled all my slurs.
I haven't watched
words
Chad
together.
Powers.
I haven't either.
I know nothing about
I've
it.
seen 2 movies with him, counting this one.
Yeah.
I know nothing about
One
it.
so far.
Yeah.
The only reason I know about that movie is because of Raising Cane's. So
Yeah,
really?
I heard it's good. I heard it's kind of short.
yeah.
But yeah, 4 same reasons.
I was going to go 3. I thought the acting was just good, with the exception. I'm going to go 4, though, because I feel like Glenn did well. Who really sells it for me is Josh Brolin.
He did great.
Josh
he killed it.
Brolin.
Yeah.
He's always great.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin kind of just took what was a 3 and
He's also killed it this year. He had
raised
weapons.
it up. Yeah.
Something else probably.
What else was he in, you said?
Weapons.
Weapons. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
No comedian this time.
No comedians.
Well, it wasn't
For the
Tuesday.
one movie
10:30 a.m. on a Saturday.
No,
we
we, gotta
should
do
go see
Tuesday
more
again.
movies during the day.
Honestly, I like a morning movie.
I love that we left and it was light out.
Dude, I got Changos afterwards.
Hey, I have a question for you, Jonah, at the end. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
Jonah, audio. Oh, gosh, what is happening?
Audio.
Did everyone do acting?
Did you do acting? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I gave
Okay,
it 4.
good. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Jonah,
All 4
you're
right?
right.
Yeah.
Audio.
Audio.
I'm gonna say 4. I really like the soundtrack at the beginning. There was some cool sound with the helicopters, and the gunshots were really cool and scary sounding. Like I said, I think in the second act I didn't really notice as much, especially music wise and score wise, I didn't notice as much in the second and third act. But overall, I thought it was good. I'm not gonna give it a 5. It's not quite there yet. I give it a 4.
Yeah. I'm also going to go 4. The beginning part, what insert tracks were really there, whether they were original or not, were really good. When it had the grungy rock soundtrack, I liked it a lot. But there was also some very forgettable moments. The explosions and the guns, and especially when they were synced up to the timing of stuff, was so cool. I wish more movies would do that. So that's like the Edgar Wright special. Kind of how I want people to adopt the James Gunn insert needle drop. I want people to adopt the Edgar Wright, let's make music, set the pace of the actions our characters are taking. Thought that was cool. Cole?
For audio, I'm also going to go with 4. I think if it would have had a couple good insert songs, it would have bumped it up.
I
But
agree.
we were just a few insert songs away.
I agree. All right, Cole, you're starting us off with visuals.
5.
5.
Vibes, immaculate. Everything about, like...
I didn't realize how loud my heat was. Gosh,
Yeah.
that's going to be over like 3/4 of this recording. And then at
didn't even notice.
1 hour and 18 minutes, Cole, don't let me forget that. I'm going to need to go in and completely change the way I EQ because the heat just kicked off. I didn't realize how loud that was.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It was just background noise at that point.
Oh my Lord. But it's like,
Ambiance.
I hope that it's not night and day on the podcast, but in the
If not,
back
that would
and
also be
night.
really funny.
in
That
the
would be
back
fun
room,
too,
I
yeah.
feel like it's night and day back here. Okay, so Cole, you're giving visuals
5.
a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vibes, immaculate. Every like city piece, everything, the game show, studio, the set, it just all look, even like the camera shots, or it's either like the trunk or the tracking shots of like any sort of action scene or anything like that. Also really well done.
Yeah.
5. It looks great. Like everything Cole said, I don't think I could put it better. Side note though, I really like the physical mailboxes where the mailbox flies away.
Yeah, like
There's a
smiles
lot
at-
of creative things in this.
A lot of creative things, yeah. I like also like it's like a futuristic world, but his thing is still tapes. I thought that was really cool, and I like the difference and like you have like the poor people area, and it's like really like sad, like and then you see like the rich lady's car. It's like a cool the contrast was nice.
You know what the poor people place reminded me of? Jack and Daxter, like Jack 2.
Little bit. Yes,
Like
absolutely.
the slums area.
I want another Jack and Daxter game.
What a
Give
good-
me Jack
What
4.
a good series of
Yeah,
games.
Give me Jack
I
4.
would love Naughty Dog to make another platformer.
No,
like
Jack
that.
and Daxter and Jack 2 were peak.
I never played
the
them. I heard they're
racing
great.
game, though,
You didn't like 3?
I didn't really care for 3.
See, I love 3. I love 3.
2, well, I really love 1, but 2 I also
I love the
really,
cities in 3.
I really enjoyed 2 also. 3 is where
I need to
lost
play
me.
those. I love platformers and I love Naughty Dog
Now,
games.
the racing game, underrated gem.
Jack
Yeah.
Racing.
That
Yeah.
was really good.
Combat racing.
I need to try Kirby. Apparently,
Oh,
it's...
Kirby. I love Kirby Air Riders. Great time.
All right.
I need to bring it over one day.
Who's what? Jonah, the visuals.
Did
Your
you do
visuals.
visuals?
I thought you did. Oh, you
I'm-
did.
I'm 5.
I'm also a 5.
I'm
I think.
5. I'm 5.
I think I'm also a 5. I think this movie did just enough to do something unique and excellent. I think that... what you looking at there?
Oh, I was making sure you got me for 5 because he said 4.
Oh, yeah. I have you for 5.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. Yeah. The cinematography was excellent. The CG, what was there, looked excellent.
I couldn't
Yeah.
really even
I don't know if there was
tell
ever
that
a
much.
moment that I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's CG. Like, I feel like every movie has that at least a little bit, but in this, I'm sure the orbs were CG. I never felt it. I was never once.
It looked good.
It looked
Yeah.
amazing. I never once in this movie was pulled out of my theater seat to think about the fact that someone took time editing that in like Adobe After Effects,
Coming
which is
from-
what I do in almost every movie.
Coming from someone who just went and saw the new Wicked a few days ago, and that has it uses a lot of CG, obviously, and some of it does not look great.
Yeah. Like
Questionable.
even the
it's like,
plane
ooh.
exploding and the missile, like, it just all looks so good. I'm gonna give visuals a 5.
Yeah.
Cinematography and CG, peak. All right. So is that okay? Now we're to enjoyment. I think it's Jonah. I
Sure.
genuinely can't remember.
John's doing it.
Pains me to say 4.
'Kay.
Because I want it to be 5, but I just can't with like what I said before. Like I said,
You could.
I could, but it knocks it down for me a point. I did love this movie though. Definitely want to rewatch. Shoot. Oh, maybe. Oh man, what if they did a director's cut and just solves my problem?
Would be good.
I would love that. But 4. I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna go 5. It might just be recency bias. This is one of those that I go back and forth between a 4 and a 5. And I don't know if I'm giving it a 5 because of recency bias or not. It might be I watch this again down the road and I'm like, oh, yeah, that was definitely not a 5. But, like, I will say I left the theater happy. I was smiling. Like, it was a grand, good old time. And I want more grand, good old time movies. So I'm going to give enjoyment a 5. I really enjoyed it. Yay. Cole?
5. I was hyped for this movie coming into it, and it did not disappoint. It actually exceeded what I wanted from it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be a goofy, shut your brain off movie, but I'm like, you know what? This has some. It is, but what was that?
I just remembered something, but keep going. You're good.
But I don't know. Just it's more. The story was
Had more depth than you'd think.
With more depth. I thought it was just going to be a shut your brain off, watch some cool explosions happening, hear some cool fights. Humor was good. Story was good. Mm-hmm. It never let up on the action. It crammed a lot into a little over 2 hours.
A lot of societal commentary.
Yeah.
AI class and whatnot.
This is going to be the thing I raised my hands about. This is going to be the least tactful tangent segue you've ever heard in your life.
Okay.
But I don't know if you noticed, they only showed the dollar bills in this movie like once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
But they have Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on them.
That's what you guys said. I didn't notice that.
I love that.
I didn't notice it either.
And I
That's
meant
a cool
to say that
cameo.
on the likes section, and I just forgot.
Yeah.
So what happens when I don't take notes. I need to take notes and have my laptop with me.
I didn't notice how to watch. I'm sure I'm going to watch this again at some point.
I probably will. If you want to come over and watch it, let's do a watch party.
Kirsten's going to want to watch it, so
I think.
And my dad for sure is going to want to watch it also.
Yeah.
My wife was wanting to watch it again too. So hey, let's get together. I'd love to watch it again. Let's do another rubric on it. Have we ever ran a movie through the rubric?
No.
We should do
Not
that.
like officially, but I think we said we did that one.
We should pick a movie that we think did poorly because of the old rubric and run it through the new rubric.
The Creator Part 2?
No. I please no.
But like a creator we've talked about that. The creator would have scored much higher on the new rubric.
Yeah.
Because we've separated, like we've made direction kind of gone. We made audio and video its own thing. Like I think the creator wouldn't have gotten good on enjoyment or plot, but I think audio and visuals it would have been fine.
Been rough also.
Acting would have been rough, but I don't think it would have gotten. Gosh, what it get? It was so low.
Like a 30, right?
Yeah,
It was
low.
30, maybe a 40.
Hey, but what this movie get? 88 from me, 88 from Cole, 80 from Jonah, the Scrooge, putting this movie at an 85.3.
Solid. What were you going to ask me, Tyler?
What?
I said something about going to Chango's after the movie, and you said, I'm going to ask you something afterwards, Jonah. Don't let me forget.
Zootopia Saturday? I don't know.
No, he was during this episode. Like just a second ago. I was like,
Yeah.
don't let me forget. At the end of this movie, I have something to...
Do you remember that? You saying that?
I remember saying it.
Dude, now I'm going to think about that all night.
I'm going to go back and listen to this episode and be like, oh!
Cole said, I like a good daytime movie. You said, I like going out
movies
during
in the morning?
Yeah, and you
It's
said,
different.
I like going out in sunlight, and I said, I went to Chango's. By the way, if any of you Southern Illinoisans are out there, you got to go to Chango's in Marion. They can make a giant crunch wrap for you with Doritos in it. And
I don't think I've ever been to Chango's.
It's so good. The crunch wraps are like this big, and you can pick a Dorito to put in it, and it's really good. I love it. One of my favorite places.
Chango's. Can we get a ad?
Chango's, yeah.
Chango's
plug.
sponsor.
Product placement?
Yeah.
You said something. And
I
was like,
I said going to Chango's.
I feel like there was
They
more
built
than
a set, Jonah.
They built a
that. I feel
set.
like there was more than that.
I don't remember.
Now everyone's on a cliffhanger of what you're going to ask me. I'll have to wait till...
I'll post it to Facebook if I remember and be like, hey guys, Running Man episode at minute 125. The thing I forgot was...
But we'll put it in the year review. Then if you guys listen to the episode, you have to listen to that one.
When I go back to edit this, I'll go back and listen to that moment, see if I can find it. And if I remember, I'll put an editor's note in.
Oh, was it about the movie theater comedian? That's what prompted that. We said going to see a movie on...
Oh, yeah. Movie theater comedian.
Yeah, because he said movie theater comedian, and then we said, yeah, we saw it on Saturday, not
10:30
Tuesday.
on a Saturday.
Yeah, and then he said, nice to go out to the daytime. You said, oh, yeah, it was sunny, and then I said Chango's.
Nothing.
Not there.
I clearly, and it's funny, when I said, hey, remind me, I was like, I'll remember this.
So,
You didn't.
I clearly didn't remember this.
I think you guys should also know that while waiting to watch Wicked,
Okay.
the previews came up.
Yeah. Oh,
And
boy.
let me tell you, they're January 2nd. They are doing a Kids Bop live concert movie coming to theaters.
What?
This sounds atrocious.
Can we go do it?
Wait.
Can we review it, please?
Is
I
it like
think
a
we should-
plot, or is it just like the concert
It's just a
recorded?
concert.
That'd be gas.
Can we be
That sounds
three
gas.
30-year-old men,
No.
grown men
Well-
at the back of the Kids Bop
Dude,
movie
what do you guys think the Tears by Sabrina Carpenter Kids Bop version sounds like?
They've done it already.
Really? What do they say?
I just smiled at the thought of you.
Does it really say that? Are you serious?
Being such a respectable guy.
Really? That's what? Oh, that's hilarious.
I hope they do Wood.
Oh yeah, what about Wood?
Some of the new Taylor Swift songs.
I mean, really, you
Your
could.
love was the key that opened my toy box.
You couldn't.
Ooh, you gross.
Can they say knock on wood?
I don't, probably not.
But your love was the key that
They
opened my
did
thighs.
Wings and Pizza for WAP.
I actually don't
That's
think
funny.
that was Kids Bop. That was someone made
A parody.
a parody, and I don't
Kids
think it was
Bop.
Kids Bop.
Yeah.
And for the record, the smile thing might be fake too. It might not actually be Kids Bop. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
But I did see someone dancing like on TikTok while pooping. It was like, have you heard the TikTok version of the song? And it was, I just smiled at the thought of
I
you.
just smiled at the thought of
Here's
you.
the thing about Sabrina Carpenter. She writes some banger hooks.
Yeah, they're catchy.
Like the amount of
I
time
like
I'm
them.
walking through the school and I catch myself humming that.
Yeah.
I've never even listened to the actual song. I've just seen the sound on like TikTok and like heard it like in the background of something. And the amount of times I'll be walking and be like,
It's so catchy.
This movie coincides
Espresso.
with Kids Bop's 25th anniversary celebration.
Oh man,
we should go do that. That'd be funny.
should do that.
It's
We got a lot of movies still.
January 2nd through the 5th. I don't know if we will get it in our theaters, but
Harrisburg doxed us.
we've been
Harrisburg.
talking that the whole time.
Yeah,
We've
sure.
been talking about where we go see these movies.
I
since
literally
we
mentioned a
started it.
restaurant that's right by where we live.
We've been talking about where we.
Yeah, we always talk about it. We never hit that. But anyways,
You
Harrisburg.
said Southern Illinoisans. If you
I did say
We've
that.
been saying we go to Carbondale since the start of this.
That's true. That's true.
they don't know where we live.
Yeah, they don't know that
Yeah.
we live in.
I know that Cole lives on. I was actually going to do a joke, but I genuinely don't know if I know what street you live on. So what if I accidentally said the right street? What if I said the wrong street?
Crazy luck.
I meant to say the wrong street, but then I was like, what if I say the
129 East Binkle Street.
Real, what if I say the real street on accident?
Oh, I'm cooked.
And Cook chat.
What were you saying?
What?
You were saying something.
Oh, Harrisburg's usually more liberal with what they play. But,
Say that again.
yeah.
Guys, we need to have
Woke?
McMugs before ever. I don't know if it's the McMug or the fact that it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
probably
late.
the fact that it's 10
It's really
o'clock.
late.
Thanksgiving tomorrow, boys.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is
Okay,
tomorrow.
we're filming this right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
By the way.
3 years of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
True. It's a long streak. We got a.
All right. Hey, I know how I want to end the episode. So does anyone have any closing thoughts?
I was thinking like what next because so many movies coming out.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Zootopia 2 is about to come out
It's out today.
today. Zootopia 2.
Did that really come out today?
FNAF, SpongeBob.
I
There's
don't
other
want
big
to go
ones.
see SpongeBob. I really don't.
SpongeBob looks bad.
I think it'd be a funny episode, but also not that funny because I'd just be rolling my eyes the whole time.
Here's my
movies
thing.
that got
We for sure got to
progressively
hit Zootopia.
That's big.
We need to hit FNAF.
yeah. FNAF for the
Those two for
lore.
sure.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about more after we.
I can't even think of the other ones. I remember there was a lot though.
There's gonna be more in January.
Yes, Primate. Oh,
Primate and that Chris Pratt movie.
Yeah, something's coming out. Oh,
What was
Mercy.
the Chris Pratt movie?
No
Oh,
Mercy.
yeah, where he's in the chair.
Yeah.
Something comes out Christmas Day.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, how did you want to end the episode?
Yeah, hold up. I'm trying to. 1 second. I'm announcing throughout the house for my wife to come in here.
No, we wait.
Oh, she turned off the sink?
Oh,
No, sync's still on.
Do it?
What are we doing? Is there a bit?
Maybe.
we're gonna see here.
Maybe. Oh, is she going to make it? For those who don't know, we have Perplexas in our entire house, and I just told it to announce throughout the house for my wife to come back here.
Perplexa means Alexa. Amazon Alexa.
Perplexa does mean Alexa, but I don't want to say it.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to say it because I don't want them to trigger.
Is she coming in here?
All right, we got her. This is my wife. I'm going to have her going to Jonah's mic here.
Right
She's
into
going to give us her best Running Man host impression.
So I'm the host guy.
The Running Man.
Get up close to the mic. Get up close to the mic. Yeah.
The Running Man.
That's good. What'd you just do with your eyebrows? What was that?
I don't know.
That was pretty good. Hey, thank you for tuning in and listening, and have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving.